Hey everybody, Cheryl here again today. I wanted to talk about making more money in the salon and some of the things that affect the prices we charge and so on and so forth. And it's going to be a little bit different than what you might be expecting at this second. I want to talk about the verbiage we use in the salon and how that relates to the amount of money that we make or what we feel like we can charge. So I think there's always the classic ones. We all hear it. Color versus dye. Of course we color hair. We don't dye hair. People dye. Shampoo versus wash. We've all heard that one. Polish versus paint. We polish nails. We paint houses. And lightener versus bleach. Because bleach is what I have in my laundry room. And it's called Clorox. And in the salon I use a lightening system. Now, it may not be a big deal to you because bleach, if you say it to a 60-year-old woman, her brain automatically goes back to another place in time where bleach was used to literally bleach the entire head out, okay? You might not think it makes a big difference, but you have to stop for just a second and think about it from the client's perspective. Because they're the ones hearing it. They're also the ones handing out the Benjamins. And that's my goal, is the dead presidents. I always want the Benjamins, okay? So, here's some of the things that we don't think about that we say behind the chair. And be aware that they're listening. They hear it. So when you want to charge them for New York style cheesecake, and you want to deliver Dream Whip, and if you don't know the difference, check it out. Your verbiage matters. So, we apply color. We don't slap it on. I like to say I slap small children, which I don't. But we apply color. Makes a big difference. We remove color as opposed to stripping color. Strip. Just think about all the times you hear strip. Around a pole, chicken strips. Let's not strip hair. Let's remove color, okay? Dimension versus dark. I got myself in a big sling more than one time when I would say to the client, well, let's put some dark back into your hair. All of a sudden, there's that deer in the headlight look, and she's like, I don't want any dark in my hair. It didn't take me long to learn to change that verbiage from dark to dimension. Let's add some dimension back into your hair. Let's add some depth. Because that's ultimately what those tiny little pieces of dark hair do. Is they add dimension and depth, and a lot of times it brings out their skin tone, their eye color, things that they want to hear us say. Another one is when we're talking to an older client, and I know this just because when I go to the doctor and the doctor says, well, Miss Seagraves, as we age, all I want to do is punch him in the face. What do you mean age? This brain up here is still 25. Time passes. To me, as an individual, sounds much better. And remember, they're the one paying the bill. So when you have to reference their silver hair, say, well, as time passes, our hair does this. You don't have to say as you age, because you're going to piss her off, because it pisses me off. Okay? And then cost-effective versus cheap. I'm not cheap. I'm easy, but I'm not cheap. No, I'm just kidding. So, what we have to understand is what they're hearing, not just what we want to say. And if we can say something that makes us sound more professional, that makes them trust us more, believe in us more, then they're not going to hesitate to want to hand those Benjamins to you because you sound like you know what you're doing. And if it helps further drive the point home, if you ever been into a dentist office and heard the receptionist call your name back and say, the dentist is ready to scrape the gunk off your teeth. No, you haven't. And there's a reason for that. And you don't question what he's about to do. Because she's going to bring you back and say, the dentist is ready to clean your teeth, Miss Seagraves. Verbiage matters. Step it up on the verbiage and step up how much you put in your billfold at the end of the week. I hope these tips help. I hope you enjoyed the humor, and I hope you have a fabulous day, and I'll see you guys next week.